Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the last video we turned in a lot of stacked decks, 3000, and we got a lot of divination cards. As you see, we've got really quite a lot of them, and some of them we have loads of, really masses, like here, Orbs of Alteration, a Sea of Blue, we've got 79 copies and so on. And today we're gonna go over all these divination cards in a special way I'm gonna show you now. Yeah, I made a big list of divination cards, and as you see I have always the cards, how much you need for a full set and what it gives and what you would gain in currency if you sell a simulacrum, for example. Yeah, and we will go over the cards and have a look. If we got a full set and it is a good card, then we turn it in, of course, and get the simulacrum, sell it. Or if we only got, for example, 2 cards, yeah, of altered perception, then we gonna sell the cards themselves, cause at this stage of the league I already farmed around 10,000 divination cards and I'm done with it for the league, and so the sets which aren't full we gonna sell. And then there are some divination cards which are interesting, cause for example there's a card where you get a unique X, and there are 2 X's which are really good. They are over 20 divines, and of course we gonna gamble these cards. And then there are a lot of cards like this here, a Mother's Parting Gift, which is around 1C, and we just ignore these cards. Yeah, and now we start and go over all cards, and of course we can't discuss, gamble and sell all cards in one video, so I would say we give it a try, 20 minutes or so, and then we continue in the next video. Okay, let's start with the first divination cards. A Dab of Ink for the Poet's Pen is now at this stage of the league worth around 2C for 1 card. Not interesting for selling. The next one, A Dusty Memory, is interesting because you get an item level 100 fractured, and this can be good or not. We turn it in and see what we get. This item, A Familiar Call, is the card is around 8 chaos a piece. I don't think it's so interesting, we're gonna skip it. This card is of course very good, Cortex Corrupted. We've got 1 and we won't get more this league, so we sell it. It's around 64 chaos at the moment. We undercut the market a little bit. This is not public, so we can go in here and price the item. I go D&D for this. We don't want to be whispered now, and we undercut and go for 60 chaos. Bam. Okay. The next one is Megalomaniac Corrupted, a modest request. The card is around 8C, not interesting at the moment. A Mother's Parting Gift isn't worth anything, not worth your time or mine. We just ignore it. A Note in the Wind, we get Asenat's Mark. That's interesting. We turn it in, I would say. The next card, yeah, we've got a lot of these cards where you get small currency, which you can of course sell. I would say you get 20 chaos for 200 alteration orbs, so you can turn all these cards in, stack the alterations and then sell them. This is possible. We won't do it now. Maybe I do it later in the league. Yeah. The next one is Stone Perfected Primordial Jewel. 1 to 2 implicit corrupted. Interesting, we don't have a full stack. The card is worth around 4 chaos, so that's not enough. We just ignore it. 3 exalted orbs, we've got 3 cards. The card goes for around 10 chaos. We can sell it. We put all the ones we want to sell here, or we can sell it directly. We undercut the market, of course, and we want 24 chaos for 3 cards. We don't want to sell them one by one. We continue with acclimatization, which gives you 20 orbs of alterations, and as you see, we really got a lot, and we would, if we turn them in, we would get 1600 orbs of alterations. I don't want to do it now, but that's interesting. Then we have Akil's Prophecy, Elegant Round Shield, 2 implicit corrupted. The card goes for 9C, so we will turn 1 in and sell 2 of them, always undercutting the market. We go for 12 chaos for 2 cards and continue. Alivia's Grace, Queen of the Forest. This body armor is sought after in the beginning of the league for people who are going for endless heist, but now it's worth only 1 chaos, and I think we just ignore it. Alluring Bounty gives 10 exalted orbs, so the card may be worth something. Yeah, it's around 25 chaos. We sell it for 22. Okay, and the next is Alone in the Darkness. I really don't know what can show up there. We turn them in, I would say. They aren't worth so much. They go for 1 chaos the card, but we tried just a little gamble. Yeah, we already have some cards that we can turn in, and we stopped at Alone in the Darkness. Okay, here we go. We start with a fractured item level 100. We will see. It's a dragon scale. Reflects physical damage. No, that's not interesting for anybody. Then we go for Asenat's Mark. I quickly price check it. It's quite good. Should be around maybe 80 chaos. I don't know. We try to sell it. Then we have this Elegant Round Shield, and we got the Oppressor. This is normally not a good shield. It has got only 1 socket. We have this socketed Warcry gems. Then it is worth 1 chaos, and with minion gems 6 chaos. No, that's not good. That's trash. We can sell it as the body armor. And now we come to the delve items. We will see what we get. Demon Stitcher. They are worth 1 chaos. I think we have to sell something quickly. Okay, and then turn in. We've got Primordial Chain. Is not bad in the beginning of the league, but now it's worthless. We got Soul Rest. Isn't worth anything at this stage of the league. Another Soul Rest and another Soul Rest. We're gonna sell them. And we got another Soul Rest. Wonderful. Okay. Demon Stitcher wasn't worth anything. Mark of Submission isn't bad in the beginning of the league, but now it's 1 chaos. And another Mark of Submission, and another, and a Primordial Chain. and a mark of submission. Okay, that was nothing. I would say it isn't worth your time to turn in these divination cards which go for delve items. Okay, we said we're gonna try to sell this for, I would say, we put it down here, 44 chaos. Our next divination card is Altered Perception. 3 cards for a simulacrum, which is worth 30 chaos. Skittering Delirium Orb isn't worth much. Anarchy's price 13 cards for Voltaxic Rift Bow, which is around 20 chaos. Arrogance of the Wall is very speculative. It's around 3 chaos for a card. And then we've got Assassin's Favor, a unique dagger for 9 cards. I've got so much of them. I'm gonna gamble them and then show you the results in a moment. Turned in 30 sets of Assassin's Favor, and the only interesting one we got is Arakali's Fang, which is worth around 15 chaos. Okay, not great, but better than nothing. Okay, and we continue with Astral Protection. This one is worth 3 chaos per card. We're gonna turn it in and see what we get. Then we have Etsiris Arsenal, a corrupted unique weapon. I've got some copies of it. I'm gonna turn them in and show you the results. Yeah, there were no interesting weapon, of course. Audacity isn't worth your time. You got Doriani's Fist Corrupted, which is a 1C item. Auspicious Ambitions can be interesting. I think we gonna gamble it. The card isn't worth so much. These punishing maps, tier 16, which you get from Azure Rage, you can take to get more tier 16 maps. We don't do that at the moment. Then we have Aziran's Reward, Prismatic Jewel Corrupted. That sounds not bad. The card is worth around 6 chaos, so I would say we turn it in and see what it is. Baited Expectations is for a fishing item. The card is worth 2 chaos, so I don't think it's interesting for us. Beauty Through Death gives you Atsiris Reflection, a famous shield which is worth more than 2 divines. You need 5 cards of this. The cluster jewels you get from Bijou are interesting at the beginning of the league. I would say we just skip them. Then we have Birth of the Three, which gives you a 1 chaos item. Not interesting. And here Blind Venture, I've got a lot of them. They give you a corrupted ring. I will gamble them and then report back with the results. The rings we got aren't mostly not interesting. We just gonna sell them. The only one which may be worth something is the Le Hope of All, which cannot be poisoned. Maybe this is worth something. We're gonna sell it for 22 chaos. Okay, we continue. Offering of the Goddess. These give you access to the Eternal Labyrinth. Not interesting at the moment. A bestiary item we gonna trade in. I'm gonna put the currency back here, and then we gonna turn this in. And then we got here 4 cards, Boundless Rams for a map. Not interesting. We've got Boyer's Dream. This gives you a 6-sling Harbinger bow, item level 91, and this is then a 20C plus. It's a crafting base. And this Broken Promises diamond ring with 2 implicits. This is of course interesting. The card is worth around 57 chaos, so I would say we sell it for We want 100 chaos for 2 cards, and here we go. Next one is Cold Iron Point. There are a lot of physical builds which want this item, but not at this stage of the league. It's 2 chaos per card, nothing for us. One with nothing, Corrupted. I would say we turn it in and have a look. Brother's Stash is a wonderful card. Of course we take the 5 Exalted Orbs, and then we got Brush, Paint and Palette. 2 sets for the Artist. Another Divination card. It's 5C per card, so I would say we turn them in. Okay, then we gonna trade our Divination cards. The Artist we've got 2 copies of, and they are worth 67 chaos per card. Nice. Here are our 5 Exalted Orbs. One with nothing is a small cluster jewel, and it is worth around 30C, and it has this corruption with bleed duration. Bestiary item we gonna see, it's Sagwald's Nest, which is worth around 10C. Okay. The prismatic jewel is an Anima Stone with increased effect of non-damaging ailments. This should be okay, yeah. It's around 40 chaos, so we're gonna sell it. Now we have this experimented item, Void Fangs. I really don't know what this is worth. Really don't know. And then we've got a Shaper Shield. This is a crafting base, of course, and it should be worth some chaos. Okay, we're gonna sell our things and then continue. That was 10 chaos, so we go for 8. This is a little bit low, and we said and the Anima Stone is 40 chaos, so we take 35. The crafting base we gonna sell for 44 chaos. I really don't know what this is worth, but we do 2 divine and have a look. And we said that one with nothing is 29 chaos, so we go for 25. Okay, and then we can put this back, the Artist, we discuss it later, and our currency, and we continue. Buried Treasure is a Sulfide Scarab. You would normally turn this in, that's okay. Xoph's Blood gives you a 10 chaos item for 6 cards. Call of the first ones, call to the first ones gives you a talisman, really bad, nobody buys them. Here we got Scarabs, which is okay. Tier 5 maps, okay too. Chaotic Disposition is a card that drops really often. We've got again 30 of them, so this is 150 chaos. Of course we're gonna turn them in at the time when it has to be done. Then we have here a synthesis item. This is 5 chaos per card, and of course we gamble this. Here we got Simulacrum Splinters, not interesting. Choking Guild gives you Strangle Gasp, which is worth 3 divines. Very good card, but we don't have one. Then we have Costly Curio, 4 cards. Let's have a look if they are worth 3 chaos per card, not interesting. Feral Item is interesting too, 4 chaos per card. We don't have a full set. Of course you want to get your Regal Orbs here, this is okay. More of Mischief, there are some builds at the moment, it's 1 chaos per card, so not interesting. Dark Dreams gives you a Elder Bone Helmet, which is a crafting base, okay, but the item level isn't good, so not interesting, I would say. Obliteration, this is a Explode You Want, it's 1 chaos per card, not interesting at the moment. And this darker half gives you Eldritch Chaos Orbs, and it's worth around 40 chaos per card. We gonna sell it for 35 and continue. Then we have Deadly Joy, Torrent's Reclamation, 2 implicit corrupted. The card is worth around 16 chaos, so we gonna sell them for, I would say, 42 chaos for 3 cards. Yep. And we continue. Death gives you Montragot's Grasp, which isn't interesting. Level 21 Trap Gem with 23 quality, quite good. I think the cards are worth something. Yeah, 4 chaos. Not at the moment. This card is okay too if you have a full set. Then Orb of Annulment, we of course take this. Desecrated Virtue. This is a card which gives you a level 6 Awakened Support Gem, which can be worth really a lot. So wonderful card, but we don't have one. Desperate Crusade gives you a Prison Guardian. Of course, we turn this in. The card is around 4 chaos, so no big profit there. And Destined to Crumble is a crafting base. In the end, item level 100 body armor. I don't think that we are turning this in. And then we have Diala's Subjugation, level 23 support gem, not interesting anymore at this point of the league. Here we got a Delirium Orb. And this is a nice card here, Divine Beauty. 12 of them give you 7 Divine Orbs. They are around 140 chaos. I would say we sell them for 1 Divine for 2 cards. And I think they will sell really quickly. Yeah, and there we have the next gamble. Divine Justice gives you a helmet, a unique helmet with an Eternal Labyrinth enchantment. We're gonna turn them in and see what we get. I report back. Yeah, we got a lot of helmets which weren't worth anything, and this both may be okay. We're gonna try to sell them for some chaos. I don't think they are really good, but we will see. Okay, then we go to Divination cards back. These Deutera items, I don't think they are good, but we're gonna try them out. I'm gonna turn them in and report back. From all these cards we only got these gloves, the helmet, the ring and the flask, which aren't worth anything, so this makes no sense. Doriani's Epiphany is a quite good card which gives you this lens. We're gonna sell it. We go for 190 chaos cause we won't get the full set. Okay, and here we go. 6-link Astral Plate, item level 100, influence is not bad, 8 chaos the card. Duality, there you need 2 cards for a body armor item level 100 double influence. Good card, but we don't have one. This card I like very much, Dying Anguish. It gives you gem with alternate quality, which you normally get in Heist, in the unusual gems blueprints, and the card is around 5 chaos. We of course turn it in. Then we have this Dying Light, 10 cards for a ring which is worth 20 chaos plus. Not bad, we don't have a full set. And here we get a Granite Flask, and of course we're gonna turn them in and have a look. I think that you will mostly get Rumi's Concoction. With a good roll, it's a good flask. I turn these Earth Drinker cards in and report back. Yeah, as you see, we got these Granite Flask Lion's Roar is around 1 to 2 chaos. Rumi's Concoctions isn't as good anymore as it was. We don't have so many block builds around. They go for maximum 10 chaos at the moment. I'm just gonna sell them and we continue. Our next card is Fidelitas Spike, a 1 chaos card, not interesting. This 6-link Holy Chainmail is very good at the beginning of the league. Now it's 1 to 2 chaos per card. And then we have Emperor's Luck, and we've got really a lot of copies, and of course we turn them in and see if we get 5 mirrors, for example. Before we start with this, I'm gonna turn in these 4 sets and see what we get. And this is an alternate quality gem. I think Divergent Shield Charge is around 15 chaos. Okay. Then we have this Prism Guardian, which is rolled quite good, and the price is close to 20 chaos. Okay, we're gonna sell it. We have our Orb of Annulment, of course we take it, and then we have a synthesis item, and it is a Nebulous. This less than 10 chaos, so that's not interesting. We're gonna sell it, and then we go back selling our stuff. The Prism Guardian goes for, I would say, 15 chaos. Should sell quickly. The Divergent Shield Charge, we go for 10 chaos. And then we have this Orb of Annulment. Okay. And we continue by trading in this currency cards. I report back when I'm finished. Yeah, we turned in around 70 full sets of Emperor's Luck, and we got only the small currency. This Orbs of Unmaking were already the best. I think not really worth picking up, but a gamble is a gamble. Okay, and we continue with Maloney's Mechanism. This is a 3 chaos card, not interesting. Rigwald's Quilts or Kilts is around 5 chaos per card, not bad. Replica Cortex, of course this one is really good. It's around 62 chaos per card. I would say we sell all 3 for 180 and continue with Ever Changing. Yeah, this is a card you would normally turn in. You get Orbs of Unmaking, and I really need loads of Orbs of Unmaking every league, because I'm always changing my Atlas tree. Yeah. Then we have Fateful Meeting. This gives you a league-specific item. I don't think it's worth so much. Forbidden Power gives you the Balefire Scepter, which is 1 chaos, so not interesting. Nagamo's Flame. We have a look. A full set is worth, it's 2 chaos per card. Not very interesting. Double Influenced Blue Helmet is okay, not very good. Gemcutter's Mercy. This is good because it gives you, for 3 cards you get an exceptional gem, so Enhance, Empower, Enlighten. And this is a very good card, but we don't have one. And these gems with 20% quality may be interesting at the beginning of the league, not yet. Then we get a Gift of Asenath, which gives you Asenath's Gentle Touch, double corrupted. It's 10 chaos per card, so not bad. We're gonna turn it in later. Level 20 support gem, not interesting at the moment. These gold rings, yeah, you can get Ventus Gamble, but most of them are really bad, and a lot of trash rings, I think it's absolutely not worth. Summon Raging Spirit, 20% quality, something for the beginning of the league. This Shaper Guardian maps, of course, you would normally turn those in because they are always sought after. Shrieking Essences, we can turn it in, it's okay. And then we got a Metamorph item for 4 cards, and these cards go for 3 chaos, so it can't be so interesting. The Sacrifice Fragments, we aren't interested in yet anymore. And then we got here 2 stone rings, and there aren't really good ones, but I think I gonna turn them in and show you the evidence and be back in a moment. We turned in our cards for this unique 2 stone rings, and as you see, you almost got a load of this Barracks Respite, Barracks Grip and Barracks Pass. Barracks Respite is okay. Then we got 2 Rigwald's Crest, which are nearly 10 chaos, and the best word, Call of the Brotherhood, it's around 10 chaos at this stage of the League 2, so not so great. Now we gonna turn in our last 2 sets. No, not this way. Don't do this with Mage Blood cards. And then we got Asanat's Touch, Corrupted, 3 linked, not bad. Curse Enemies with Despair on hit, looks good. Yeah, well, it should be around 41. Wow. The implicits are really sick, and 3 linked sockets aren't that bad. Really good. We're gonna try to sell it for 3 divine, I would say. And this is the last thing we do. We discussed enough divination cards for today, and we will then continue with home in our next video. See you then.